Hey guys, what's going on? We're back again today for part 2 of the skinning knife for my science teacher's benefit dinner. I failed to mention that in the last video. This knife is going to get donated to his benefit dinner. He just had, I think it was a kidney transplant or whatever. He got a new kidney or something like that. I don't remember. But that's what this is going to go to. But the knife is rough ground, 60 grit, pretty rough. What we're going to do now is run it through the forge a little bit, get it, I'm going to get my logo stamped into it, which I haven't done before. I need to start doing it so I can keep track of my stuff. I'm going to get my logo stamped into it, which is, I'm just going to do B&B, and then we're going to quench it and then move up through the grits, get it nice and shiny, and then we're going to get the handle put on it, get the handle looking nice and good, run it through the buffing wheel, and then it'll be done. I'm hoping, I said this last time, we can get this done tonight. I think we can, maybe, depends. I don't know how fast that epoxy dries. I might let it dry, then get the handle shaped tomorrow. But we'll just see where we get tonight, how far up the grits we get. But yeah, the fire's warming up right now, so I'll get back to y'all whenever fire's ready to go and I'll put the knife in. Alright guys, knife's in the fire, waiting for it to heat up. I'm going to bring it over here and see if I can get how many letters I can get into it before I got to reheat it. So that's what we're doing right now, and I'll get back to y'all whenever it's ready to come out. Alright guys, knife has the insignia stamps in it. Those are good to go. I messed up. I meant to put B&B, but the and sign was sideways, and that looks like an infinity sign, so, I mean, that's whatever, I guess. So, now we're going to go in for the quench. So, I hope it goes good. No warps. That's what I'm hoping for. It's warped real bad too. Let's see if we can get it out. That's a bad warp. Really bad warp. That is not what I wanted to hear. Guys, I think it just broke. Not what I wanted to hear it fall. stop. Well, this is what you get for grinding it too thin and it warping, and then you have to try to straighten it out. So yeah. Well, that just kind of ruined my whole day, but what can you do, you know? You gotta make some failures and just get back up, keep going, I guess. So I'm not starting another one today. Too late. So alright guys, so here's round 2. I'm trying to make that knife. The other one right here, if you guys didn't watch the last episode, the knife I was making for the benefit dinner tip broke off when I was trying to straighten it. It was probably my fault because I got it probably way too thin to be putting it back in the heat, trying to quench it and everything, and that's what you get. Live and learn. So we're gonna do a quick time lapse of me catching myself back up to where I was. I'm not gonna stop and talk to y'all. I've got to get this thing done, but I got to get it filmed too. So I'll see you guys after this time lapse. guys, so I know it's been a while since I've talked to you. I was really cranking hard to get caught back up with the banquet dinner knife, and as you guys saw in the last clip, I got the scales glued together, which it is dripping on the floor right now, but oh well. But I got that glued together, it's drying. I'm gonna let it dry overnight before I grind on it. That way the epoxy sets and cures and everything. It's a 5-minute epoxy. So it should theoretically set within 5 minutes, but right now that's where we're at. Is it's gonna dry up, and then I'll grind on it, get it shaped and done tomorrow. Fingers crossed it's done tomorrow. I don't see why it wouldn't be. So yeah, can't wait to see the end product. Alright guys, so it's the next day, next morning. It's dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these C-clamps off, make sure everything's gonna hold and it doesn't just pop apart. Shouldn't. I hope not. But let's see how that goes. Oh, that did not sound good. Well, it sounded like it popped apart, so I'm pretty sure it did, but I'm going to go ahead and grind it down to where I can see the gap between the tang and the scales themselves. So that's what we're going to do now, and then we'll just go from there. Okay guys, so the deadline was the next day, and it was later in the afternoon whenever I was taking this shot, so I didn't have time to get any final shots of the finished knife, and I didn't get any shots of me testing it. All I have is some pictures that I posted on Facebook. Excuse me, my nose is running real bad. But if you guys want to see if you can get the knife yourself, the benefit dinner is this Friday, I think, sometime this weekend. So y'all come out and help support my science teacher, and I'll put some pictures up that'll show the knife and how it turned out.